a.m. You've just tuned into New Orleans Talk Network.
Now New Orleans has a choice. Download the New Orleans Talk Network app for your mobile device or listen at www.neworleanstalknetwork.com.
Network.com. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Merry Monday, you guys. I hope you're tuning in with me today and you're having a happy Merry Monday all day long. Happy New Year to you once again. This is our second show for the brand new year, and we're coming in strong and strong and stronger each time. I am delighted to have you all of my listening audience. Thank you all for tuning in with me every Monday morning at 10 a.m. We're continuing to go on a little higher. We're talking about art and soul today, you guys. Art and soul. The art and the heart of soul. Yes, we are. So we're going to be having all types of musicians and artists that will be coming. Of course, there are artists in their own right coming to grace our studio. Every Monday, we have a great lineup for you all. I want those of you that are standing by, that are tuned in with me. We're going Facebook Live right here on New Orleans Talk Network and on Real Talk with Mary Jae. You can share with someone and invite someone to come in and share with us on today, because we have a hot topic for you guys this morning. Yes, we're talking about art and soul. Now, the question is, are Christians, is it okay for Christians to listen to other music besides gospel? That's the question on this morning for Art and Soul. Is it okay for Christians to listen to other music besides gospel? Yeah, I want to hear from you. You can dial in with me and we can have a happy Merry Monday together today at 504-341-8255. Again, that's 504 341-8255. I look forward to hearing from you. I had an amazing guest on my show last week, none other than the lady Kim Cherie. She is awesome, she is beautiful, and she's anointed. Hello, somebody. Yes, she is. She has a fabulous CD, and I want you guys to go out and support her and get her CD. It is off the chain. I've been riding around with it in my car, listening to it. It's entitled This Time. Yes, this time. She said on the show, not as broken this time, not as tearful this time. But this time she's solid. This time she's stronger. This time she's free to do all that she knows that God has called her to do, and it's anointed, and you can feel it on that CD as you listen to what she's singing this time. She has one called Celebrate on there that I was just jamming to. In the car, you have to get it, you guys. You really have to get it. It's an awesome CD, and it's very powerful and anointed. So go support my girl Kim Cherie on Spotify, cdbaby.com, Amazon.com, and all of our social sites. She's there, and all of our music social venues. She is there as well. So we want to go out and support her. And as soon as I get the date that she would be sharing at Peaches Records, I'm going to send that out to you all on Real Talk with Mary Jae. So listen, we're talking about art and soul. Art and soul. And we're right here in the great New Orleans, where all the soul is. We are known for our music and our food. That's how we do it. And we have some amazing guests right here. Some local, some New Orleanian, born and raised right here in New Orleans, that are bringing it. We have artists that, like my daughter, for instance, Mykea Javon. We have Ed Willis, who will be our next guest on next week. He's an amazing guitarist downtown on Frenchman. You all have to hear your brother play the blues. And then we have beautiful, beautiful Queen of Soul, Soul Queen of New Orleans, Irma Thomas. Yes, yes. Irma Thomas is an amazing artist. I mean, just amazing all in who she is, and she's been bringing it. She's the legacy for New Orleans. She's been bringing it for many, many, many years with the blues and gospel. So we're talking about, and today, the question is, are Christians allowed to listen to any other music other than gospel? I want to hear from you. Dial into 504-341-8255 and just let us know what your take is on that. We have other amazing guests on Real Talk with Mary Jae that will be gracing us too. We have tonight on the blog. You can visit me at blogtalkradio.com on tonight for 10 p.m. And I will have live in the studio with us tonight, Joey Britton. Joey Britton will be there sharing with us. He's a maestro within his own right. The boy is bad to the bone on keys. Yes, he is. And he's doing his own thing as well. And you all got to hear him on tonight. He will be definitely in the studio with us for 10 p.m. So we're talking about art and soul. When we think about art, we're thinking about the creativity of the artist, what God has given them, the gifts and the talents and abilities that are in them, what they do with the music that they have, what they do with the songs that they write, what they do with the instrument that they play, the artist, the art of them, the creative part of them that allows it to just penetrate and runs deep down in our soul. When we talk about our soul, we're thinking about the mind of the person. What does it feels like to them when they hear the music? What are the lyrics? What's the message behind the melody? There's a message in the music. And I personally, as I said before, for most of you that do not know, I come from a family of musicians. Yes, I do. I come from a family of artists. My dad plays the trumpet, and he still does. My dad is 82 years old, strong, and he still blows that horn, and he plays the trumpet, and he goes around to all the churches, and he plays in the choir and goes to all of these events. A lot of people call him in to just come and play at funerals, so on and so forth. My dad has been on a trumpet for years. And then my grandmother played the piano. Yes, she did. My grandmother played the piano, and my aunt. And of course, I took piano lessons. My grandmother tried to get me in, and I sure wish I had stuck it out, but I stopped. So I lost it. I have a little something, the standards, the chords are still there, but that's it. I kind of lost it. But my grandmother played the piano, and my grandfather played the guitar. So if you want to know what all of this is all about, and why is Mary Jae talking about art and soul and music and musicians, is because I have a love and a heart for the art. That's why. And we get so deep. We get so deep and caught up that sometimes we miss the creativity of all of who we are and all of what God has placed on the inside of us. And so there's many gifts, talents, and abilities in us. And I believe the God that we serve is a big, big, mighty God, and we can't put him in a box and box him in. I know that may be a little strong for most, especially those of us that are older and more traditional, and we think, oh no, it don't take all of that. We don't need all of that, kind of music and that rapping stuff. But hey, guess what? God is using all of it for his glory. Those of us that are giving it to him for him to use it through us. I should say that, because we have a great artist, my boy Corey Ricks. He sings gospel, of course, gospel rap, but he does it. And he's very creative, and the positive message, his delivery, you have to hear it. Pick up my boy Corey Ricks CD. Go to him on Facebook. Follow him. Listen to the words. He has a message for the young people, the generation, and it is changing the way they hear it. Listen, if our kids can hear all of that stuff that they hear, that is played out there, and they're dancing and bobbing to it, and they know the lyrics. I mean, they know every word verbatim. Why they don't know their books like that? Why they don't know their math that way? But that tells you that there is something about music, the rhythm and the beat, that rhythm and that method, that repetition that gets them to stay on beat, that they can pick up the words. So the creative part of that is he that winneth souls are wise. So if kids can pick it up that way, why don't we use it so they can pick it up in a positive way? That's all I'm saying. And I have seen so much and heard so many that have used music to draw kids in. And we know that we're raising up a generation that are the future for the next generation and for those to follow. So we're going to keep Art and Soul going strong right here in the studio on Real Talk with Mary Jae. We're live in the studio from New Orleans Talk Network, and I want you all to tune in with us. You can dial into 504-341-8255. And hey, your opinion is your opinion. You don't have to agree with me, but I believe that's my stance. That's the way I see it. Art and Soul. When I was a youth pastor many years ago, I use music for the youth, and I can't sing, you guys, and that's just not my area. I stay in my lane, but God gave me a song, and I made up this song for the youth, and I had someone to sing it, and I'm telling you, the youth were on fire, and we were stomping the devil back then, Corey Ricks. Yes, that was back in let's see. That was back in 1995, I believe. 1995, yeah, that's right. 1995 to 2000, I served as a youth pastor for 5 years, and that was the title of the song that God gave me, and it was called Stomping on the Devil. Yes, it was. And the youth got it, and I had someone to sing it, and we mixed in some scripture with that. They were able to learn the scriptures, and they got it. They got the word of God in them, and they began to sing it, and they were bobbing and listening to it. Music is a drawer. Music draws people in. It brings people closely if you listen to it. I personally love all types of music. I don't think there's any music that I don't love, really. I like it all. Country, too. I'll deal with country music. I love jazz is one of my best. I love some jazz. R&B. I'm all with my girl, Mary J. Blige. Yes, I am. And I said that on my blog. I know this might be too deep for most of you, especially those of you that are tuned in with me at the 10 a.m. show. I'm usually going deeper at 10 p.m. But Mary J. Blige has a song on her CD entitled Color. And if you listen to it, if you listen to the words, I'm going to tell you, I was going through some things at that time in my life that was very, very challenging. And I heard my girl's song. She doesn't sing it a lot, so a lot of people may not even know it's on her CD. But it's called Color. And the word says, I can see in color the first time of spring. The roses are blooming. I have a new song to sing. Life is so amazing, I never knew that it would open my eyes to see for the very first time. I can see in color. Let me tell you about that song. It has a very bluesy, soulful flow. It's off the chain if you listen to it. It's very bluesy, very soulful. I'm telling you, that song opened my eyes, brought me through some things. It ministered to me. There you go. I said it on my blog for our 10 p.m. show. I probably lost a bunch of you right there because I used the word minister with secular music on Real Talk with Mary J. But that's what I do. I keep it real. And to minister means to serve. For those of you that may not know, that only thing minister, that word comes with the collar and the pulpit. But to minister means to to serve. Okay? It means to serve. So what I'm saying, that song, Color by Mary J. Blige, served my soul. Yes, it did. It helped me through some great challenges. And No More Drama, that was another one. You know what I'm saying? So listen, we don't want to put God in a box. We're not about to box him in, but I want to hear from you. What's your stance on it at 504-341-8255? You can call me and let me know what you think about the whole thing and what I'm saying. If you don't agree, it's okay. I want to hear that too, and let me hear why. We're getting ready to go into our commercial break, but we don't want you to go anywhere. Stay right there. Tune in with us for more Art and Soul coming up next on Real Talk with Mary Jae.
This is Bishop Samuel Blakes, and you're listening to Real Talk with Mary Jae.
Listen up. Your customers, our listeners, could be hearing about your business right now. Yeah, right now. Don't miss out on the opportunity to advertise with NewOrleansTalkNetwork.com. Call our business department today at 504-475-4793 to hear about our great rates. NewOrleansTalkNetwork.com. We provide the people, you provide the business. New morning show alert. New morning show alert. The Warren Ballantyne Show airs daily from 9 to 11 a.m. Central Time, bringing you the news you need to know. The Warren Ballantyne Show, now on the New Orleans Talk Network.
Here at Jones Insurance, your full-service agency, let us take care of all your insurance needs. We provide homeowners insurance, flood, rental, commercial, auto, and life insurance. Don't let the unexpected tragedy destroy your family's future. Here at Jones Insurance, 7603 West Bank Expressway, Monroe, Louisiana, 772. Contact Lois at 504-348-1492.
Hi, this is Jill Samuels with Faith That Works. Join us every Tuesday at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time and 12 noon on New Orleans Talk Network as we change the lives of people with the Word of God by equipping the body of Christ to evangelize the world while reconciling people back to God. Let us continue to carry the water to the desert because Jesus is the living water.
Stop this hauling water to the sea.
This is Belinda Parker Brown, President of Louisiana United International. I am the host for A Force for Justice. You can listen to us every Thursday morning at 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. Central, exposed in our criminal justice system. You can also call in at 504-341-8255 and tell us how you have become a victim in our criminal justice system.
On the New Orleans Talk Network, A Force for Justice with Belinda Parker Brown.
What's up, New Orleans? Listen, this your man Fred, host of your #1 sports talk show down here in New Orleans. Yeah, I said it. Fan View, where real fans talk about real sports. Join me, Bang Boy Recite, your people's man B, and Madman the Big Fan as we talk about all the latest sports topics going down here around the country. Again, Fan View, where real fans talk about real sports.
The New Orleans Talk Network.
With me on today. Happy Mary Monday. You tuned in to Real Talk with Mary Jae, and we're live on NewOrleansTalkNetwork.com. I am your host, Mary Jae. Thank you to all of my listening audience that are sharing in the studio with me today, and those that are listening by via web. I hope you have already downloaded the app NOTN, New Orleans Talk Network. I am your host, Mary Jae. I have my phone in my hand today on the studio. If you don't mind, I'm on the set because I want to be behind the scene and just let my followers see and hear all of what we do and how we do it right here on New Orleans Talk Network. I'm going live right here. And so you all that are on Facebook Live that will be sharing with me, you'll be able to see me up close and personal. And you'll be able to see all of what goes behind the scene during our commercial break as well. But I want to hold on to you. I don't want you to go anywhere. Stay right there. And you too, those that are watching us live from the studio of New Orleans Talk Network. Thank you all for tuning in with me every Monday. I hope you're having a happy, merry Monday all day long. But listen, this is what we're talking about in the studio today. We're dealing with art and soul, you guys. Art and soul. I think it's phenomenal because we have some great artists right here in New Orleans. We don't even have to go anywhere to look for an artist, a musician. And we have some that are doing some things double fold. Yes, they are. We have some amazing, gifted, talented artists that are musicians in the church. And then they have another job. Some of them have their own personal bands and they're musicians out in the secular industry. So the question today is, you guys, listen, Facebook Live, listen. It's telling me my signal is weak. I hope I don't lose you all there. But you all right here, listen. Is it okay? Is it okay for Christians to listen to any other music other than gospel? Secular music, is that okay? R&B, is that okay? Jazz, is that okay? How about rock and roll? Is that okay? Pop, is that okay? I'm asking the question this morning. You can dial into the studio at 504-341-8255. 504-341-8255. I want to hear from you. And listen, the one that most people talk about that they just, that's just ridiculous. Yes, the devil music. We don't need that kind of music. What is that doing in the church? Gospel, the jazz, the rap music. Is that okay? Is that okay? Facebook Live, is that okay for Christians to listen to secular music? I want to hear from you. Or those of you that are sharing with me via Facebook right here, I want to see your comments. Let me know what you think about it. We're right here in the studio on New Orleans Talk Network. You're live, and those of you that are viewing me by Facebook, you're behind the scene of it all. So you'll get to see all of the background up close and personal. You'll see the raw, the real me right here. Hey, Facebook. And then those of you that are sharing with us global around the world, I appreciate you having a happy, merry Monday with me every Monday at 10 a.m. right here live in the studio on NewOrleansTalkNetwork.com. But is it okay, is the question, for Christians to listen to secular music? I want to hear from you. I want to hear what you have to say about that, because I have my opinion about it, but just because it's my opinion doesn't make it solid gold. You know that. Everybody has a right to their opinion, and everybody has a different look on life. So I want to hear what you have to say about that. Thank you for tuning in with us. Delisa, I see you on Facebook. Sierra, thank you all for sharing with us. I want you all to swipe and share. Download the app on New Orleans Talk Network and invite someone to share with us on Mondays, Monday morning at 10 a.m. You can have a happy, merry Monday with me every Monday morning. And also on New Orleans Talk Network, we have some amazing shows to follow. And if you download the app, you'll be able to tune in with all of us here, all of the guests. Our hosts, rather, will be here live in the studio. So we're talking about art and soul. The art. Let me tell you what I think about it. This is me. Now, I am a Christian, and I am an ordained minister of the gospel. I am an inspirational and motivational speaker. I believe that it's okay that Christians can listen to other music besides gospel. What do you say, Sierra? Sierra says you should be able to listen to secular music if it doesn't tempt you to do any acts of sin. I agree, Sierra. I agree. I agree. Let me tell you why. I believe that God is a great big God, first of all. We can't box him in. And if we say that we can only listen to one type of music as Christians, it's to say that that minimizes the creativity and the talents and abilities that God has put in us. That says stay right here. And we talked about it a little bit with my guest on last week's show with Kim Cherie, the phenomenal anointed woman of God that just ushers us in the presence of the Lord. And she has an amazing CD. And I want to tell you again to pick up a copy of that. It's called This Time. If you pick up a copy of it, you will see and hear why I told you to get it. It's a blessing, I'm telling you. But we talked about it a little bit on our show, and the thing was that you don't allow anybody to box you in and to box your God in. Your God, of who he is to you and what he has given to you and what he has done for you, to tell you you can only keep him here in the church. You can't go out anyplace else. That reminds me, you guys, of the movie Fighting Temptation. Do you remember that movie? Fighting Temptation, where the church came against the character and the person of a woman of that God had anointed and God had given the voice and the talent and the ability to sing. They outcast her, and they told her that she could not come into the church if she was going to sing secular music in the clubs. You know, that's the church. That's what we do. That's how we do. You know, which the church, you know, the building itself is a hospital for sick people, but a lot of times our traditions, who we are sometimes interfere with what God wants to do in the work that he has. So we would keep certain people out. We don't want them in. They got to stay out, you know, because this is God's house. You know, that's what we say. Yeah, that's what we do. And, you know, God don't have anything to do with that, you guys. He doesn't have anything to do with that. He really doesn't. My God doesn't. I don't know who your God is or your relationship, but my God doesn't have anything to do with that. He has no respecter of person. So we want to hear from you. Listen to old school music every once in a while. Okay, Roland. Roland. And says they listen to old school music every once in a while. Thank you, Michael Davis. You are awesome. God bless your heart. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're talking about art and soul on today, and you can dial into the studio if you want to come in, and we'll hear from you live on the air in the studio. Dial into 504-341-8255, 504-341-8255. I saw a comment on Facebook, and the post rather that was being shared, it had to come from a point of somebody saying something about you shouldn't dance, you know, you shouldn't two-step. It came from a Christian woman that somebody told her about two-stepping, and really, people, really? So, rejoice, celebrating, enjoying life, dancing is a time of rejoicing. And if we cannot dance unless it be in the house of God, really? So God is only found in his house. And family members and loved ones can't come together at any other time to dance and rejoice other than if it's to gospel music. Oh, I want you all to stay right there. We got to go right into another commercial break, but I don't want you all to go anywhere. We're going to talk about this a little further and a little deeper because I have some amazing guests that are coming on the show this week. I'm going to surprise you. Yes, I am. And they're going to be right here on Real Talk with Mary Jae, and we're setting the platform for them. Yeah, they're coming in to talk about the music industry of heart and soul. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
This is Bishop Samuel Blakes, and you're listening to Real Talk with Mary Jae.
Now New Orleans has a choice. Download the New Orleans Talk Network app for your mobile device or listen at www.neworleanstalknetwork.com.
Happy Merry Mondays. It's your girl, Mary Jae. I want you to tune in with me to Real Talk with Mary Jae on New Orleans Talk Network every Monday morning at 10 a.m. Then follow me to blogtalkradio.com/Real Talk with Mary Jae at 10 p.m. It's going to be a Merry Monday every Monday at 10 a.m. and 10 p.m. You've just tuned into New Orleans Talk Network.
This is Remus Bowman. I want to invite you every Monday at 12 o'clock live for You and Your Credit. You can call in. You can ask me questions. Believe me, I've got most of the answers for you. We're going to help you get a good credit score. We're going to open doors for you to have an opportunity to be successful and pay low interest for your automobile, your home, your credit cards, everything that you buy. We're going to put you on a great path to have a successful future. Send me your request for information. I'll be glad to answer your question. Every Monday at 12 o'clock, join me from 12 to 1 Monday afternoon for You and Your Credit, originating from New Orleans Talk Network.
Are you looking for a hall to live stream your next event? Give us a call here at Bethesda Community Event Center, the only place on a golf course that can host and broadcast live your wedding reception, your baby shower, business seminar, and any other special event. Give us a call at 504-708-9454 for more details.
This is Captain Black.
This is Brother Al Mims. Join us for our new show,
The Hostages That Fight Back, Wednesdays at 10 a.m. Central.
We are all hostages to something,
but it's up to us
to find the courage to fight back and make the change.
So tune in to become the change you want to see in the world, here on New Orleans Talk Network.
Brothers and sisters! Brothers and sisters! I don't know what this world is coming to.
Nobody gives you better conversation about your quality of life.
Let everyone know you listen to
The New Orleans Talk Network.
Happy Merry Monday. You tuned in to Real Talk with Mary Jae, and we're live on NewOrleansTalkNetwork.com. I am your host, Mary Jae. Thank you for tuning in with me this morning. I hope you're having a happy Merry Monday all day long. This is how we do it on Real Talk with Mary J. We're live in the studio, and we are having a happy Merry Monday. You know, we talk about Blue Mondays. We've been talking about Blue Mondays for as long as I know. We always heard Blue Mondays, but you can have a Merry Monday. Yes, you can, with me right here live in the studio at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. I'm always here on New Orleans Talk Network. So I am your host, Mary J. We're keeping it real. We're talking about art and soul. Art and soul, and we want you all to share with us art and soul. I want you all to tune in with us today. You know, I have my my phone right here in my hand because I'm live streaming live as well on Facebook from my personal page from Real Talk with Mary J. I just want all my fans and all my friends, those of you that know me, and those of you that don't know me, you can get to know me. I want you all to tune in with us. We're talking about art and soul today. You can dial into 504-341-8255. 504-341-8255. I want to hear from you. Listen, the question is it okay for Christians to listen to any other music other than gospel? That's the question. Is it okay for Christians to listen to any other music other than gospel? Facebook Live, I'm talking to you. Yes. Hey, Ramon, I'm talking to you. Thank you for sharing. Is it okay, you guys? That's what I want to know. I believe that it is okay. I believe, let me tell you what, I listen to every type of music. Unless it has vulgarity, if it's name bashing, if it's diminishing women character, I don't listen. If it's tearing down human mankind, I don't listen, because my spirit just can't take it. I can't, I can't. But when you're talking about music that has a positive message, I listen. Music that has a real good vibe, I listen. I love music, period. Country, R&B, blues, jazz. Love me some jazz. I can listen to jazz all night. Yes, I can. Gospel definitely is the thing that helps me and gets me through. If I lost you all, hold on a second. Okay, there you go. Don't want to lose my friends on Facebook. But gospel music gets me through. It feeds my soul. It delivers me from some states. It brings healing. It causes demons to tremble. It causes those heavy weights to fall off. So definitely my soul is anchored in gospel. Yes, it is. It is. Here's the thing. God has given creativity to every one of us. We just have to know what is our purpose and use it. And there are so many hidden treasures with R&B, jazz, blues. I didn't used to like blues at one time because I thought blues was pretty depressing for me. I used to think that. But when I got a hold to my girl Irma Thomas and I started hearing her sing and hearing the words that she sing, you know what it reminds me of? If you listen to blues now and you've seen the movie Fences, blues is all about fences. Yes, it is. It's all about those fences if you pay attention to it. And I got a boy that's bad to the bone on the guitar, and he's going to be coming in the studio with us next week, Ed Willis. Yes, he is. So I listen to blues. I love it too. And there's a message behind the music. You gotta just be able to take the message from it. Now, if it's not for you, then it's not for you. And we're not going to debate whether or not it's right or wrong, because that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about if you listen to secular music as a Christian, and if you think listening to secular music as a Christian would keep you bound or make you believe that you've lost your religion or your salvation. I'm just saying, don't let anybody condemn you. Don't let anybody box you in, and don't let anybody tear you down. Um, think about the creativity and all of what's in it, and the people and the message. If all of us were the same way, if all of us were made the same, wouldn't that be a boring world and a boring place, you know? So we're gonna do and be creative and allow others to be creative within their own right and their own purpose and what God has given to them. And we're not going to be so judgmental when it comes to that, you know. We're going to be able to live and let those people who have those gifts and talents, just like we have our gifts and talents, because guess what? If I allow people to box me in, you guys, hello, Facebook, I would not be here on Real Talk with Mary J, because you know why? So many would say, well, who she thinks she is, and why is she doing that? And she doesn't know what to do, and she's a woman of God, and she's an elder of the church of the Lord's house. And why is she on there? But guess what? People that break through tradition, that have paved the way, like PJ Morton, he stepped out. Guess who else stepped out? Bishop T.D. Jakes. Yeah, right. Stepped out. He's making movies. He's on television. He's preaching the gospel. He's written books on love and all of that things. And he's bringing forth deliverance because his purpose and the message and what he has to do. So let nobody box you in, guys. Don't let anybody keep you in the box. You have art and soul, whatever creativity God has given to you. Use it. Use it. He's put it in you for that reason, for you to use it, and use it in a positive way. See, you can use it in a positive way or a negative way. So I'm saying all secular music is not negative. All secular music is not doom and gloom. All secular music does not, have you to fall and slip and slide into sin. I'm not talking about going rob, shoot up nobody, murder nobody, gun them down, none of that kind of stuff. That's not what I'm talking about. But I'm talking about art and soul, good music that soothes the soul. Like No More Drama with Mary J. Blige. You hear me talking about my girl, because that's my girl for real. And Color, because the songs that she sung has really, listen, brought me through some hard times. Anita Baker, my girl back then. My girl Anita brought me through, y'all. I don't care what y'all say. I'm Real Talk with Mary J, too, and I'm keeping it real. I don't care what you say. My girl Anita Baker brought me through some stuff way back when. Way back when. That was back in the 80s. Yes, she did. Brought me through some stuff. So I like to unwind. I like to let my hair down, so to speak, and just steal away from all the church folk, the deep ones, the ones that, believe that it don't take all of that. Sometimes I just need a breather. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. Y'all know. Sometimes I need a breather. And when I get that breather, I listen to jazz. I unwind. I listen to secular music. I listen to Jill Scott. I listen to India Arie. I listen to Kareem Bailey Ray. I listen to Sade. Yeah, sometimes I just want to steal away, But I know for most of us, we're not balanced enough to do that. We can't do that. And then many of us are bound by what man tells us we can or cannot do. So we're listening to Art and Soul on Real Talk with Mary J, guys. We're getting ready to get out of here in just a minute. We're about to wrap things up because, we have some other great shows to follow this show that are coming in the studio on New Orleans Talk Network. You can download the app NOTN, and follow us there. I want you to follow me there on New Orleans Talk Network. And then also, I want you to follow me. Go follow me, Facebook family. Go follow me to blogtalkradio.com/Real Talk with Mary J. And you'll hear all of our amazing shows for our 10 p.m. late night. It gets deep in the night hour. Yes, it does. I'm on 10 a.m. right here live. So I got to keep it a little bit kosher for our daytime audience. But on 10 p.m. we can go in a little further, a little deeper. But I want you all to have a happy, merry Monday. Thank you, my friends, for being with me behind the scene. Thank you for following me right here and staying there with me. Thank you for your comments. You can go to my post, like my page at Real Talk Mary J, and don't forget to go to New Orleans Talk Network, NOTN. Download the app and you can follow us there as well. Happy Merry Monday. I hope this year is being good to you, because 2017 is the year of change and it's going to be extreme. I promise you, it's going to be off the chain. You got to know it for yourself. So begin to write that vision down and make it plain. Though it tarry, wait on it. Surely it shall come to pass for you in your life. Happy Merry Monday. Thank you for tuning in.